Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We out here, in fact.
Welcome to your college football preview. Bowl preview, part 3.
Yeah.
Part 3.
Yeah, buddy.
We're at the end.
You know what other masterpieces had 3 parts? The Godfather.
I was about to say the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa?
But I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
The sequels weren't great.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the second.
Toy Story.
This is the second to last time you'll see us this season.
Yeah.
After this, it's just the champion.
Then we go into a deep sleep for hibernation.
Yeah, I literally go to bed.
Yeah.
I save up all my vacation hours and then use them for the rest of 2018.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking until next football season.
Oh, yeah.
That's how long I'm sleeping for.
I'll be asleep until August.
Yep.
Don't wake me up. Let's drop right into the toboggan.
Yeah.
Friday, tomorrow, December 29th, we have a bad game. But I'd like to mention the fact that this is the Belk Bowl.
Oh, the legendary Belk Bowl.
The legendary Belk Bowl. Belk, never been there. Only know what it is because of my girlfriend, because she's from Orlando, which is technically in the South. Otherwise, no one out here has any idea what the fuck Belk is.
I couldn't tell you. I thought for years, until last year when it kind of made headline news, I thought it was like some sort of weird software company. Nope. It's in fact
It does kind
clothing.
of sound like one.
Yeah. Yeah, last year the guy who was playing in the bowl game got caught shoplifting from Belk, even though he had a per diem or a gift card or something.
Yeah, they were letting them do a shopping spree, so that was kind of odd. But yeah, anyway, that's a bad one.
Yeah. Yeah, Wake Forest, Texas A&M, don't watch it.
But following it, you have number 24, NC State versus Arizona State, 12 p.m. in the Sun Bowl in El Paso.
Yeah, so this one's interesting in that it is technically a home game for Arizona State, and
I made a mistake because I was like, okay, the Sun Bowl, is it in Sun Devil Stadium?
No,
it's in El Paso.
Yeah, okay. I always thought it was in Arizona, but
Same.
I guess it is in El Paso. Which
there's no
close.
sun.
It's close
in
to Arizona.
Texas.
Much closer to Arizona than say North Carolina.
Yeah.
NC
But
State.
there's no sun in Texas.
That's usually like the coldest game. I know. I know yesterday's Pinstripe Bowl, like the grass was actually frozen.
It was 11 degrees.
But this game's always pretty cold as well. But anyways, so this is definitely a lot closer for Arizona State. Also, this is the Todd Graham farewell game. He's been fired, but they are allowing him to coach in his final game.
I really like that, honestly.
Sure, I mean, let's not praise them too much. They made a stupid.
They
made a stupid decision to fire him and hiring Herm Edwards for God knows why.
But what we are going to see is those players are going to lay it all on the line. For Todd Graham.
I mean, NC State's favored by 7. I don't see that working out for them. I don't see why.
No.
I think Arizona State's going to come out and give them all they got.
They're going to wallop on them.
So I give that one 3.5 stars.
I'm going to give a 4.
All right.
I think it's going to be tight.
All right.
I'm a fan. The next 2 are both bad. Kentucky Northwestern. That's the Franklin American.
Even though
Mortgage
Northwestern
Music
is
City Bowl.
somehow 9-3, but regardless, don't watch the Music City Bowl.
No, please no, yeah. Northwestern will bowl them.
And then New Mexico State and Utah State just sounds
incredibly
dull.
I don't even know what those are. Are those schools?
God knows. So anyways, don't watch either of those. But 5:30 we've got the Cotton Bowl. And it is number 8 USC, number 5 Ohio State. Couple of heavyweights in terms of name brand.
Sorry.
I thought maybe you were in a trance there, buddy.
It's just 2 Darth Vaders playing each other as far as I'm concerned.
Is Ohio State. See how mad they are about being left out of the playoff, even though they didn't deserve to be in the playoff.
Eamon, they're all class. They're all about class. There will be no anger.
When I think class, I think Urban Meyer.
Oh, absolutely no. Anyway, USC's number 8, Ohio State's number 5. This is at 5:30 in the Cotton Bowl, which I believe is in Jerry World, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So I honestly could not pick a winner. I think it's going to be Ohio State.
Well, we were talking to noted college football expert Craig Amerconian earlier.
Yeah.
And he was talking about
no relation.
Yeah, no. Just a crazy coincidence that you live in the same house.
Yeah. No, it's wild.
And have the same last name. But
Yeah.
no relation.
No, really.
But he was talking about how Sam Darnold is playing, and despite more than likely going into the draft, unlike the chosen Rosen.
I'm sure his agent was like, "Look, you got to put on a show for him."
Yeah, because he's had a subpar year for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
After last year, he kind of lit the world on fire. But he's gonna come out and try and bury this Ohio State team like he did, and he had that crazy second half comeback in the Rose Bowl last year against Penn State.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for this. Last year was really fun to watch. This year, I believe I will be rooting for USC. I will take the
that's
better
hard.
of two bags.
This is like Red Sox Yankees. I don't know who to root for here. I guess I'll root for USC as well.
Yeah,
Back the pack, is that a thing?
I guess, but I was really hoping just for like hating on Larry Scott. I was hoping we'd go 0 for whatever.
Yeah,
but it looks like Stanford's gonna win. We just got back.
That was all sort of a pipe dream.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give this one 4.5, man.
Oh, I am with you there.
This is gonna be fun.
4.5.
This is gonna be very fun.
It should be really good.
I think this is the last we'll see of what's his face as well, of JT Barrett.
I was gonna say Urban Meyer. I hope, because I'm gonna put him 6 feet under. Oh wait, no, that's not.
John's leaving,
Sorry.
I guess.
No, I'm getting up to just check the camera. Keep talking.
So then on Saturday, December 30th, pretty good slate of games here. There's 4 of them, and all of them are at least semi-interesting. Started off at 9 a.m. with the Tax Slayer Bowl. That's Louisville at number 23, Mississippi State.
Not at Eamon.
Not at versus Mississippi State.
Or as I like to call it, Verches.
Where is the Tax Slayer Bowl?
It's wherever they slay
It's
taxes.
in Jacksonville.
Which is actually where they slay taxes.
In Taxonville.
Yeah, in Taxonville.
So this one, we were
kind of hard for us to call.
We were kind of debating on this one. I eventually decided that I wanted to talk about it just because Lamar Jackson deserves this. He's been carrying that team for 2 seasons.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a miracle if they only have 4 losses. Let's be real.
He's fucking awesome. It's probably the last time we'll see him there.
If there weren't so many white quarterbacks this year, we'd be talking about Lamar Jackson probably a lot more.
Sure.
I shouldn't belittle all the white quarterbacks. Let me put it this way. If there weren't so many draft-eligible, strong quarterbacks, then we'd be talking about Lamar Jackson more.
Yeah, okay. And then Mississippi State, who, they kind of flew under the radar. They're number 23. My biggest impression of them was how they should have beaten Alabama this year.
Oh, yes. That was a shame.
If not for... They played their hearts out. If not for some terrible play calling in the fourth quarter, who knows what would have happened.
Let me put it this way.
So they're talented, at least. See, this could be a game.
Yeah. Mississippi State, I blame you for having the first ever 2-loss team in the playoff. This is all your fault. You guys are completely...
But then we probably would have had Ohio State. So
yeah, man.
You gotta pick your poison, right? Anyways.
You can't win.
I kind of like this one, if only for getting to see Lamar Jackson ball out one more time.
I'm going to give it
Lamar Jackson in Jacksonville. I mean, it's fate. It's fate.
It is a little bit of fate.
4 stars. Or actually 3.5.
I was going to say, I'm going to give it 3.5 because
Let's be real. I'm not waking up for this one.
I'm worried it could go one way or the other hard, heavily. Yeah. Like a 2-score game for the whole game. So we'll see.
All right.
Hand of booty.
Same day.
Same day.
Same day and basically same time, actually, on the 30th. The AutoZone.
30 minutes.
The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, which I believe is in Philly. Iowa State and number 20 Memphis. What?
It's not in Philly.
Is it not?
It's not in Philly. I'm going to just stare at the camera while
it is in Memphis, Tennessee.
That is why Vegas has leaned the whole thing toward Memphis. That was what I realized.
Well, that makes things a little tougher for Iowa State, even though they were my darling this year.
I still believe in the clones.
Yeah, I never bet against the clones. Come on.
Iowa State won the Clone Wars for a reason.
It did.
And
Baby Bash wrote a song about them for a reason. She moves her body like a cyclone. It's amazing that he wrote that 10 years ahead of time or
It's
whatever.
pretty wild. It's
he
like
saw
he
it
knew.
coming.
Yeah, he knew that they were just going to be ruining people's dreams.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for Iowa State here. Memphis is decent, but I think this is a 4-star game.
Yeah.
I don't think the Vegas odds are fair. I think the ESPN pick'em's even worse, and this will be a tight one. I'm hoping Iowa State can eke one out. We'll see.
Let's go Clones.
Go Clones.
Then at 1 o'clock, we've got the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. I was better. How can it used to be the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, which made sense. PlayStation,
I guess whatever. Like you're having
Bring
a
back
Fiesta
Tostitos
when you're playing your PlayStation.
Bring back Tostitos.
Bring back Tostitos.
This is my cause this is the hill I'm dying on.
Or at least Taco Bell. Have it be like the Taco Bell Fiesta Bowl.
That would be perfect.
Anyway. The dollar gets you more. Scans Eamon's Iris. You guys have seen those commercials?
No.
Oh, when you're missing out.
Well, you haven't seen Ted Danson for Smirnoff.
True, I haven't seen that.
Great. So this one's number 11 Washington and number 9 Penn State. Both 10-2, and Penn State's only favored by 2,
which is insane to me.
Washington keeps getting the benefit of the doubt from the voters, from
Let me put
Vegas.
It this way. 2 years, 2 seasons, same quarterback, and they're still getting the benefit of the doubt. We've seen what they're made of.
Yeah, it's like they don't realize that Washington's lost the majority of their playmakers on offense and defense. Like, they still have Dante Pettis, who's a beast, obviously.
There's nothing there. It's a Trojan horse with no people inside. It's just Jack Browning and like a gun with 2 bullets in the magazine.
I agree with what Craig was saying. This is probably going to be just a slaughter.
Little does Washington know they're going to get creamed.
So I don't know. Give some 3.5.
I'll give it a 3.5 as well, just because there's that slim chance it'll be tight.
Yeah. And we got Saquon Barkley in this one.
Is he gonna play?
Is he? Is he not gonna play?
I don't know. I would think that maybe he'd want to sit out.
I didn't hear anything about him not playing.
While Eamon is checking that, I will remind you this is 12/30, Saturday, day before New Year's Eve. So
yeah, I feel like if he wasn't playing, that they would be right at the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're right. Okay, he must be playing. So that's good. The other game this day, the game that ends the day that ends the game, the game that ends the day, is number 6 Wisconsin versus, well, basically at number 10 Miami, because they're playing at the Orange Bowl, which I believe is what they're calling.
That's Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah.
I can't believe they demoed the Orange Bowl for that bullshit Marlins Park.
Yeah, fuck the Marlins.
Fuck the Marlins.
Fuck Jeffrey Loria. Fuck Derek Jeter. Fuck everyone at the Marlins.
You shouldn't be able. Here's a rule in this country that should be made into law. Donald, I hope you're listening. You should not be allowed to demo any stadium that is referred to by its bowl name more than its actual name. You can't demo the Rose Bowl. You can't demo the Citrus Bowl. You can't demo the Orange Bowl, even though they already did.
Cotton Bowl.
You
Cotton Bowl still exists?
The original does exist.
I think it does, but they don't hold the Cotton Bowl there.
They don't hold the Cotton Bowl there, but it's still up. So
Yeah.
hey, I mean, you can't demo. Heck, I'm even gonna go crazy. It's only been a bowl game for a few years, but you can't demo the Pinstripe Bowl. Yankees, when you want to build a new stadium,
That's not called. The stadium isn't called the
I don't give a
Pinstripe
shit.
Bowl.
I don't give a fuck.
If they called it the Yankee Stadium Bowl.
Well, anyway, Donald, make it a law.
Anyways,
That's all I ask.
so this game's number 6 Wisconsin, number 10 Miami in Miami.
It's a hard one to call.
Miami had a pretty brutal end of their season. They lost to Pitt, and then they got just demolished by Clemson, as I saw coming.
Those last 2 games were Tracy Jordan's
hard
to watch
based on the novel Stone Cold Bummer by Manipulate.
It's 30 Rock, great show.
So and I feel like it's only going to get worse for Miami because they're so banged up on offense and defense.
The school bus has no brakes. It's heading for the ocean.
I think they kind of just met their season goal by getting into the conference championship game, and now they're just kind of Like, well, now what?
Yep.
You know they're not. You know that their quarterback is mediocre.
Well, it would be a damn sad day when you can't win your own home bowl game.
Wisconsin is just going to line up their offensive line of gigantic white guys, and they're going to run their running
the farm
back.
hands.
They're going to run. Yeah, they're going to run their running back like whatever 40 times.
Their line, Iowa's line, and Iowa State's line all went to basically the same high school. It's the place where they just make giant linebackers.
Yep. So I don't see this ending well for Miami, but maybe the home field advantage will make it a close one.
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw it I'll throw it 3. No, 4.
Fine.
Giving it a 4.
I was gonna say 4 before you said 4, so I'm not copying you.
Okay, I'm
But
giving
a
it
4,
a 4.
yeah.
I'm giving it a 4. Praise Allah.
All right, so that's the last game of 2017. Then we go to New Year's Day.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, because we don't
right.
have any games on New Year's Eve because of the NFL.
People also got intelligent at the NCAA, which never happens.
Well, and last minute they did the NFL too. They canceled the
Oh
Sunday night game.
which is nice because I hate. I'm gonna back away from the camera before I say this, so maybe people can't hear it and they don't come to my house and kill me. I don't like Chris Farnsworth. I'm sorry. I don't like Al Michaels either.
You mean Chris Collinsworth?
Collinsworth. Yeah, sorry. Whatever.
I like Collinsworth. I could care less about Al Michaels.
I think NBC needs to not be allowed to broadcast the NFL for like 5 years.
Really?
I think I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
They come up with a bad theme song. Sunday night.
The old one was good, or it was. I mean, it wasn't bad. Waiting all day for Sunday night.
Yeah, the current one is bad though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, January 1st.
2018.
If you're not too hungover, there's 3 morning games.
New horizons. A new
got
hope. As I call
Michigan
2018.
and South Carolina in the Outback Bowl.
And
Both 8-4.
we both agreed to skip it.
Oh, did we? I forgot about that.
And-
Anyways, yeah.
and the
this is-
reason why.
Why? I forgot. Oh, because Michigan's on like their 3rd quarterback, and both these teams just aren't very good. Anyways,
Yep.
9:30, we've got number 12 UCF and number
The
7
game
Auburn.
worth waking up for. I don't think there's been
Yeah,
a 9 a.m.
of the 3 morning games, this is the best one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's been a game that I'm encouraging people to wake up for more than this one.
Yeah. So that's in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. That's in Atlanta.
Yeah, no.
Hot Atlanta.
This is the one. This is the one to wake up for.
So that is, as I said, UCF and Auburn. UCF shocked the world, baby.
Scott Frost is sticking around.
Let them know that you should have been in the playoff.
Scott Frost is sticking around just to coach this game because he wants to make this team undefeated.
Let them know that you deserve to be in the playoff, 12-0.
If UCF
I don't
can
care
win
about
this,
I don't care about strength of schedule.
I mean, this is one of those rare opportunities you have to literally go down in history. I'll be telling my kids about this game if
Yep.
UCF can pull this off. I'll be like, yep, a team from a non-Power 5 conference out of fucking Central Florida between, just buried in between 3 football powerhouses, went undefeated and beat fucking Auburn.
Yep.
On a New Year's Six bowl. That would be amazing. I'm really pulling for him.
Yep, me too.
It's not hard to outcoach.
Auburn's
Gus
favored by
Malzahn.
9.5. I think it'll be closer than that.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a lot closer than that. I'm giving this 4.5.
Me too.
I'm really hyped.
So then 10 a.m.
30 minutes later,
got the Citrus Bowl. 2-9-3.
will never be torn down.
2-9-3 teams. It's Notre Dame and LSU.
Yep. In my girlfriend's home city of Orlando.
O-Town, baby.
Yep. They just had one of their 3 bowl games today. This will be, I think, number 3. I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, LSU in the official Citrus Bowl presented by Overton's, whoever the fuck that is. It's technically called Camping World Stadium, but the fact is it's the Citrus Bowl.
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
Yep. And this is going to be a decent game.
I don't really have much on this game. It should be good. Like,
I think Notre Dame
Ed
will run with
Orgeron,
it.
Ed Orgeron will be there, like, talking crazy shit like he does.
He'll be there. I don't know if he'll be
Go
coaching.
Tigers!
I think Notre Dame will win this game pretty handedly. I'm going to give it a 3.5. Which is hilarious.
Yeah,
because
I'll say they will also win it pretty handily, but I'll give it a 4.
It's like Vegas has given their ratings based on proximity of one team to the bowl site.
Seems to be.
Like LSU's closer to the site of this bowl game.
Yeah.
So they've favored them by 3. Auburn's closer to Atlanta than UCF is. So they
God,
favored them
who's
by
a better coach, Brian Kelly or Ed Orgeron? I mean, God,
Oh,
it's hard to say.
I would say Brian Kelly just because, as much as he's a mediocre idiot who tried to guilt trip one of his players for joining the NFL, I
He
think
did
he's
kind of turn out to be right about that. I mean, Deshaun Kaiser is not good enough to be in the NFL.
He was never going to be ready though. Brian Kelly was trying to get him to stick around for another
Yeah, I mean,
year.
his tactics weren't very admirable.
His tactics
like
were-
calling him out in public,
Yeah.
but he was kind of right.
He was right in his to benefit himself.
Sure.
Because the fact is,
I'm not saying he's a good guy by any means.
Because let me put it this way: Deshaun Kaiser is not an NFL player.
No,
He was never going to be an NFL player.
no,
If Brian Kelly wanted him to stick around one more year at Notre Dame, was not going to make him an NFL player.
no.
No. It was going to benefit Brian Kelly.
He was telling a half truth.
Yeah, he's telling a half truth to try to benefit himself.
Yeah. Anyways, that game should be fine. I'll give it 4 stars.
I'll give it 3.5 because I think Notre Dame might walk with it.
All right, then
All right, here we go.
here we go for all the marbles.
Oh, so this is why we've been doing these videos this whole season.
Yeah.
Because we both secretly knew Georgia would make a bowl game. I mean, would make a semifinal and run all the way and win the national championship. Quote me now.
Okay.
So we have
We
2
got-
p.m. in the afternoon.
Yep. We've got
A
number
little undemolishable place I like to call the Rose Bowl.
Rose Bowl,
You literally could
the
take
granddaddy of them all.
you can bring a sledgehammer, start hitting the wall. It would not even crack because
Number
it's
3
protected by God.
Number 3 Georgia, number 2 Oklahoma, both 12-1. Georgia favored by 1.5. I really like Baker Mayfield in this one, man. I am a full,
John just deflates in a pile
I'm
of
a
rubber.
full-on believer in Baker Mayfield.
Eamon, let me tell you what's
I think
going to happen.
I think he's a total tool, and I think it's obvious. But the dude just makes plays.
He's going to get his flabby ass handed to him. He's going to get
Wow.
demolished
Wow.
by these good old Southern boys who are going to come in there with their big old bulldog. And they're just going to demolish the Baker Mayfield
I do think
statue.
it's going to be a very close game.
I think it will be too. I think Oklahoma will hang around for the whole thing, but I think I can fairly confidently say Georgia will lead this game for most of the game.
You think they're going to win? All right. Well,
I believe.
we'll see about that.
If Migos believes, then
That's
I
true. That
believe.
is true. Oklahoma does not have Migos on their side,
They do not. I'm sure
so
they have somebody,
that kind of
but
swings things in the favor of Georgia.
They got cool dad Lincoln Riley. Cool dad.
Cool dad trademark.
He's a cool dad.
I'm gonna give that one 5 stars, man.
I'm gonna give it 5.
A
But
cool 5.
we have ended up with some really fucking trash semifinal games in these first few years of the playoff.
Sure.
We're not gonna mince words here.
Sure.
Washington, Bama,
That one, yeah.
Oregon, FSU.
Well, that was good. That was great, if only because we got to see the downfall
Well,
of
yeah,
Jameis.
we did get to the downfall of Jameis, but God, that was bad football. What are some other bad ones? Ohio State, Bama in that first semifinal. Bama
Yeah.
just took it to the house.
Again, we got to see the downfall of Urban Meyer.
Yeah, that was nice.
So it's always been a little bittersweet.
Yeah,
Anyways, that should be great.
I don't think either of these games are going to be blowouts.
I think Alabama Clemson has potential to be a blowout.
You
I don't
think
think I don't will.
You can't think
But I'd
Clemson
say
might just take
there's
them
a
to the
chance.
slaughterhouse?
So 5:45, the 4-1 game, Alabama and Clemson, and in the Sugar Bowl.
In Jerry World.
No, isn't it in New Orleans?
Every game's in Jerry World.
We're living in Jerry.
We're living in Jerry World.
No,
But just a
it's-
different
yeah,
Jerry.
it's in the Superdome.
Yep, it's in the superb
It's Jerry's world. We're just living in it.
It's Jerry's world and we're just living in it. I'm hella paranoid that the camera will stop any minute. Nope, still going.
So, Bama and Clemson.
Bama and Clemson.
You're ruining my life.
Continue. You're okay. You're okay. Oh.
So Alabama's favored by 3 in this one.
Which is-
slightly surprisingly.
That's just a brand name Vegas favor.
This is the rematch of last year's, the last two national championship games.
The All-State Sugar Bowl.
So this is part 3, even though it's not the national championship.
Well, I mean, let's look back on the final games. Bama, Jalen Hurt just fucking looked like a complete rookie out there.
What against who are they
Against
playing?
Auburn?
Against Auburn, right?
God, he looked bad. That was incredible. After going so flawlessly for the whole season, and then to come in and play a game like that.
Well, and I feel like Clemson's got the defense that can flush him out and make him feel uncomfortable like he was in that game.
Yeah, definitely. The question mark.
Although at the same time, Alabama certainly has the defense to make Clemson's quarterback, whose name I can't remember, uncomfortable. What's his name?
This is a pretty basic football person things
Bryant.
to say, but I will say it anyway. I think this is going to come down to whose quarterback is more shook. So obviously you can be like, well, John, that is football in a nutshell. But in this one, you have two guys who we don't really know them very well. We know that Jalen can get, he clearly did not keep calm in that Auburn game.
Sure.
But that was a rivalry game also. Speaks in a different way.
Yeah.
This is just a semifinal.
This is huge though, man. I feel like there is still,
oh yeah, the pressure is
as
on.
I said, I think there is still there's the slight possibility that Clemson dominates this one.
I think there is too.
But I don't think that's likely to happen.
I'll tell you now, I'm not going to give it a 5.
I think both teams are going to be on their A games in this one.
I
really do.
Yeah,
I really do.
I just think that the one player who's most important may not be.
See, so basically it comes down to Jalen Hurts versus Kelly Bryant. Bryant's been outstanding this year. Like, he hasn't gotten, obviously, to the level of Deshaun Watson, but that's hard to...
Yeah. It's a good follow-up act, though.
He's been outstanding. I mean, he's thrown... Let's see. He's run for 11 touchdowns, and he's thrown for 13. He's already better than Jalen Hurts, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's just going to be a matter of if Jalen Hurts can keep them in it and let the defense and the running game power their way through. I think it's going to be great. I think Clemson wins. I think Clemson wins, and I give it 5 stars.
I'm going to give it 4.5. And let me put it this way. All you have to do as a Bama quarterback is not turn the ball over.
Yeah.
So if Jalen can not turn the ball
over, I think he does that the majority of the time.
Yeah,
but not all the time.
In that Auburn game, he did turn the ball over, and that was the difference.
Yeah.
But
he's only got one interception this year, and I think he threw it in that Auburn game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to that. We'll see what he can do.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to this entire next few days.
It's gonna be great.
I'm really fucking hyped.
Yep.
Maybe me and Eamon will hang out and watch some games. I'm not sure what his schedule's like.
Absolutely, man. I'm working New Year's Eve, but that's about it.
Perfect. So you'll just miss the Miami game, which I don't even want to watch with you anyway.
It's because I'm just going to be a downer about the Canes.
We need a quarterback. 1-800 give me a quarterback to Miami, please. This has been your college football preview. Bowl edition part 3.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. Go Bulldogs.
Go football.
Go football.
Go Clones.
Go Clones. This has been a better bowl season for the games that matter than last year, I think.
I think so.
I would say. The season was fairly mediocre. We didn't have some,
We can do our wrap-up next week.
Well, yeah, we'll do our wrap-up next week, but it's been good. It's been real. I'm glad we got to preview it with you and hold your hand. So rest our hand on your thigh platonically.
Love you, America.
We love you, America.
Well, some of you.
See you next time.